Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self? Friendly reminder that these are general readings and they are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and to leave what does not. Last thing is that any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading or coaching session with me is in the description box below. All right, Aries, let's jump on in. We're going to start with overall energy through oracle cards first, and then we'll dive deeper into the story with tarot as we progress in the reading. So let's start with your recent past, Aries. What have you guys been dealing with? This is for Aries recent past. Assurance, be in service, infinite blessings. So this is about some sort of a deeper purpose, a calling of some sort that you have. And I feel like you've been guided toward this for a while, but I feel like there's a lot of hesitancy around it, or maybe around like your confidence in pursuing it in some way. But whatever this path is, or this calling is, it's not just what you're like meant to do, but it's also what would lead you to the things you desire most. Because you also have let love be your beacon with be spontaneous. So I feel like, it's like there's almost holding yourself back from some sort of calling for a while. That's the best way I can describe it. But this is about, because I feel like it's kind of twofold. It's like not only would this calling contribute to the world in really wonderful ways, or like this path or whatever it is, but it would also provide you with what you needed. But I feel like there's some hesitancy around it for some reason. And I'm sure you have your reason. And I'm sure we'll get even kind of deeper on what that might be in this reading. But let's see where you're at right now, Aries. Because I get a lot of doubt in this past energy. And even actually kind of in your current energy too. There's like doubt, but like around like your capabilities. Current energy for Aries. Expansion. So, celebrate differences with perfect setting. You, Aries, have been selling yourself short and almost like not valuing your knowledge, your skill, like what you bring to the table in the way that you need to. Because I feel like you have this desire maybe for more, to get to a certain outcome, to get to a certain place in your life. But there's this almost like cloud of like self-doubt and fear. Doubt is the biggest thing that is holding you back from allowing your life to expand in really beautiful ways, because it feels like you've been being prepared for something. And now with this perfect setting card, it's like now it's time to move towards something, to take steps in some direction. Or like maybe you haven't been able maybe to ignore the call as much, or like you're feeling it even deeper than you ever have. And that's intentional, for sure. What does Aries need to know moving forward? empowerment. Oh, Aries, it's time to step into your power. Clear endeavor. There's a path that has been sitting stagnant. And this path is very, obviously the right choice for you. But it's going to require you to step into your power in a way that you never really have before. And I feel like, what that means is, stepping into your confidence, moving in faith, trusting your intuition, all of the things that I feel like you are doing, but maybe not fully. Because, there's definitely this energy of holding yourself back in a way, but almost like maybe even talking yourself out of it, out of a calling. But, this is very much what you're here to do. Overall theme of this reading for Aries. A time to give rather than take. Surrender to the divine. Step out of your comfort zone. So it's time to invest. It's a time to invest in some sort of path. But to go all in, almost, in a way that you haven't yet. Because to me, it feels like the path is clear. It's obviously the right choice for you. You were meant for this. This is right for you. So why are you doubting so much? Now, there's always that logical side where it's well, I don't have the time, the money, the resources. I'd have to go back to school, and I've got kids, and I got to prioritize that. And all of those things are understandable, okay? But the worst thing that you could do is give up on your dreams just because of technicalities. And I don't want to downplay the circumstances, but there are always solutions, right? There is, as long as we're willing to see things through that lens, we are always able to find solutions. So I don't know. It's almost like sometimes we have a tendency to choose fear in the name of logic. And it's not to say that you shouldn't be logical, because obviously, yes, be logical, be smart about the steps that you take. But sometimes there's always going to be, there's always going to be a little bit of risk. And that is going to, like I said, require you to really step into your power, into your confidence in a way. But it's this is what you're here to do, what you're here to contribute. So it's important for you and the world, not just for you, but for the people that you're here to impact. So let's see. What does Aries need to know about this past energy? Okay, so there's been I feel like you've been doing a lot of healing. It's you've been doing a lot of inner work, working on yourself, maybe even honing in on certain skills, taking certain steps, creating a solid foundation here, because here you are, Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But you've been, creating this solid foundation within you, within your life. You have this Three of Cups. But now, it's time to take things to the next level. So I'm getting ahead of myself. Three of Cups actually is in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because this is this feeling, almost this knowing that you're meant for something, that you're meant for more, that you're meant to experience more, to where it almost is emotional. But I feel the things that you've been kind of going through, the ways that you've been healing, growing, evolving, it's been setting you up for some sort of path here. And I think that that path has been yours all along. It's just that you are and have been, you are now more, first of all, now more in alignment with it than you've ever been before. And second of all, it's like now's the right time, which divine timing is about alignment, right? It's not like a specific time and date, on the calendar, on the clock. It's about when you have aligned with the person that you need to be and the energy that you need to embody in order to receive and sustain something or pursue something. And I feel like you've been kind of going through certain things that have been preparing you for whatever this is. And now it's like time to take it to the next level. Time to take something to the next level here, Aries. That's exciting. To commit more, to maybe invest more of your time, your energy, your resources into it. Because you don't want this to go stagnant, any more stagnant than it has been. Especially if you've like put it on the back burner for whatever reason. Like, again, I'm sure you have your reasons, but like time to reignite that flame, if you will. All right, current energy for Aries. You have perfect setting with expansion. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. I knew we were going to see the Nine of Swords. Because I saw this Queen of Pentacles, which was kind of giving this energy of, making sure you're staying grounded. Because there's a lot of anxiety and fear and, again, doubt surrounding some sort of path. And I feel like that's where there's almost been this, like, avoidance of it. Avoidance of, making a decision, taking a step, like taking this to the next level in some way. Like a lot of times we fall into the trap of like quote unquote waiting for the right time or waiting till we feel 100% ready until we realize that that's never going to happen. You never are like, okay, I'm ready. I have no doubt. I have no fear. You kind of just get to a time where you act despite the doubt and despite the fear. And I feel like that's what this time is for you. Like you've done the preparing. You know all you need to know. I mean, you'll continue to learn and grow, but like for taking some sort of next step. And there might be fear, doubt, insecurity around it, but it's like now's the time to take it to the next level anyway. There's something you've been avoiding, or maybe even like have pushed out of your mind, a dream or a goal or path that like, I feel like you're needing to understand that like the reason that you have this dream in your heart is because it is very meant for you. So you are feeling a call to expand your life, like expand a business, take a relationship to the next level. Like, I'm not sure, but it's like, you're ready now. You've been preparing, you're ready now. So no more avoiding the steps. What does Aries need to know moving forward? The Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Creating the things that we desire, and then there's the Death card. Creating the things that we desire in this life require us to be unapologetic in our pursuit of them. And sometimes, especially I think for a lot of us, we're taught to put our needs or our dreams or our desires on the back burner for like other people. You know, I think that it happens a lot when we have kids. I think it's easy to kind of, you know, prioritize them and what they need, which is understandable. Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But you also don't want to put your life on hold or like your dreams on hold for everybody else around you. Because then your purpose is going to be what you provide others. And that isn't your purpose. You inherently, I mean, that can be your purpose. I'm not saying that. But I feel like you inherently have, you know, something that you're meant to pursue, something that you're meant to give to this world. And I said that a lot in this reading, but I feel like it's been very overshadowed by like obligations almost in a way. And I'm not saying you shouldn't have those or you shouldn't, you know, obviously, yes, maintain your responsibilities, but like there's a way for you to step into your power and your confidence to pursue something. I don't know what it is. And you don't need to know exactly how it's going to go, exactly how it's going to play out, because the Seven of Cups is like there's a lot of overwhelm. You look at the steps you need to take and it's like, oh, that's a lot. Like, I don't know if I can do that. Don't focus on the whole staircase. Focus on taking the first step. And I feel like that's what this is about, is like it's time to take something to the next level, but it is going to require some sacrifice. It's going to require sacrificing some of your time, your energy, your resources, but like it will pay off. That's why you have a time to give rather than take. That's why you have to step out of your comfort zone. Like it will pay off in the end. You know what, Aries? This is a message that's coming through for somebody. You have made so many sacrifices for other people. Partners, family members, people that you love. So many sacrifices, jobs. But now it's time to make sacrifices for you, for your benefit, for your needs, for your dreams, your goals, and your desires. And that's not selfish, because what would be selfish is holding back what you have to give to the world, right? Now, I'm not saying you're being selfish if you're doing that, but, you know, you have so much to give and something very specific that you're here to give that's, like I said, been placed on the back burner. And the reason this is placed on your mind and your heart is because this is what you're here to do. It's what the world needs from you. So I feel like it's easy for you to make sacrifices if it benefits others. But it's not so easy for you to make sacrifices when it benefits you. And I feel like that's been the biggest problem here, is maybe there's like guilt around choosing you or choosing a path that benefits you. But it's not that you stop supporting or being there for others. It's that you use a little bit of that cup that you're pouring out of. You use a little bit of that to pour into yourself, your dreams, your goals. Because I definitely feel like, I mean, life always gets in the way, right? Like there's always going to be, and that's one thing that I've learned, it's never the right time. Life is always going to get in the way. There's always going to be money trouble, or there's always going to be other things to prioritize. It's about what you choose to prioritize. And I feel like that can sound a little naive, but like seriously, when you boil it down, the life that you desire is on the other side of you choosing to prioritize it. But I feel like you've had this tendency to prioritize what's best for others, but it's like now it's time to give that energy to yourself, to be confident and brave and taking some dream, some goal to the next level, even if that takes away from some of the time, energy, and resources that you're giving to others. Because you're not pulling it all back. You're just giving a little to yourself, which is always okay. It's always, always okay. But I'm going to hop on over to the extended. I'm going to dive deeper into these messages, looking at what it is you need to do right now in order to move forward in alignment with your higher self. So really focusing on kind of tangible advice. Any information for that is in the description box below. Thank you so much, Aries, as always, for your support of my channel. I do obviously hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, I wish you nothing but love and healing and all of the wonderful things that you deserve and desire on your journey moving forward. Bye, Aries.